There's a new book out. It's called The Holistic Retirement Planning Revolution. What is holistic planning and what is the revolution? That is the subject of this episode. Welcome to another episode of the Financial Fast Lane. My name is Lane Martinson, and if you are wondering why my face is looking sunburned, it's because it is sunburned. This past weekend I went skiing with one of my sons, and I greatly underestimated the power of the sun. I actually have some video footage of our day on the slopes, and I'm actually going to include a little bit of that here at the end of this video. I'm very excited to announce that my book, which I have been writing over this past year, has been published, and it is now available on Amazon, at Barnes & Noble, and also on Kindle. Now, I've read a lot of financial books. I'm pretty much constantly reading financial books, and so I'm very much aware of what is out there. And I know from my experiences as a financial planner and a retirement income planner, just how much confusion there is, the different biases that are out there in the industry itself, our economy and our world that has really changed, the demographics which are different now than they were. There's so many things that have changed. And this book was written to be easily understood. It covers a lot of topics. And if you are approaching retirement age, say 50 plus, or if you've recently retired, then this I would say is really a must read. If you only read one financial book this year, I would suggest this be the one. Now, at any age, people are going to benefit and can learn a lot from what we've got here in this book. But it's really going to benefit the most for those who are approaching retirement age. They're getting close to actually making the decision to retire, and they're trying to figure out all the different parts, right? You may have this 401k, you may have an IRA. What about tax implications? What about RMDs? What about market risk? What about, it's not only about the investing, and we certainly talk about investments and the different tools that are out there. I talk about the industry, the financial services industry, how it has changed and kind of how it's made up. But when you put all of those components together in a holistic plan, there is efficiencies that are created. And those efficiencies translate into more money in retirement. If there was one word that I would use to describe the benefit of holistic retirement planning, it is having more money to spend in retirement than you would without holistic retirement planning. Now, that may sound like a bold statement, but it's very true. Okay, I'm going to pull up my screen here. What I can tell you is that losing money unknowingly and unnecessarily is far too common. So if you look at this image, and you think of all of the different components of your financial life, maybe your house, your equity in your house, your mortgage, taxes, all the different components that make up your whole financial life, the inefficiencies are like having holes in a bucket or leakage. And when we can identify what those holes are, or where you're losing money, either now or money that will be lost in the future in retirement, it has a very big impact on the sustainability of your nest egg and of your retirement income. Now, there was a study that was done by the academics at Vanguard. It was a very, very good study with a very broad sampling. And what they sought out to do was to quantify the value of an advisor and compare that against people who don't use an advisor. It's referred to as the Advisor Alpha Study, and it's very well known and broadly quoted. And what the study quantifies and documents is that a good advisor can add, on average, a 3% rate of return to their overall investment portfolio. Now, as important and as that study was, and it's kind of nice to know as a financial advisor, right? There's a newer study that was done by the academics at Morningstar, and it's called the Alpha, Beta, and now Gamma study. And what that study was about is they wanted to quantify the value of holistic planning, where multiple concepts or components of your financial life are coordinated into one retirement plan. And what they were able to verify and document was a 22.6% increase in retirement income. Now, that's a very substantial difference, and there's a lot of value in holistic planning. The 22.6% increase in retirement income that was documented in this study is actually low. In this study, they look at 5 specific components, and when they coordinate those and with holistic planning, they come up with this 22.6% more income in retirement. From my personal experience, I see numbers that are much higher than that, and it's because there are other components that were not included in the study. And so there is tremendous value in the form of predictable, sustainable, additional retirement income when you have the planning done in a holistic way. Holistic planning is really kind of like solving a puzzle. It's taking all the different parts, you know, the health insurance, Medicare, Social Security, investments, tax strategies, all these different things, and putting it together in a cohesive retirement plan. So if you decide to pick up a copy of the book, which I hope you do, it would be really great if you could also, after reading the book, do a book review on Amazon or Barnes & Noble, and share the information. That would be great. Also encourage you to subscribe to the channel. We'll talk about a lot of the different topics here in the future. And now we're going to go and take a quick look at our time on the ski slopes. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next episode. Yeah. Hey, I'm here with my son Abe, skiing Arizona. So most people don't think of Arizona as a place to ski, but about a 3-hour drive from Phoenix, and we're in the mountains with just some incredible, beautiful snow. Okay, we are up at the top, well over 11,000 feet here at Snow Bowl, and we're gonna head down. So ready to go, Abe? Yeah. All right, let's do it. It was just exhilarating.
Good job. There's Ava. Get paid. Oh man. Oh, it was real fast. My legs are burning. That was fun. Dude, we were just flying. How fast do you think we were going? I don't know.